Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stories About Entitled People. Some idiot customer at the cash register blustering, "I'm a lawyer," isn't impersonating an attorney, it's being a moron. This is exactly the kind of client our OP encountered, and we'll tell you more about it right after a short pause. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new video every single day. Here we go. When the lawyer steps in to make everything better. Worked a decade as a salesman at a stereo shop. I've had hundreds of people threaten to sue. A few stand out. And I was just reminded of this gem. Sold a kid at 18 or 19 years old a speaker. Mentioned it has manufacturer's warranty against defects. If it's not working, we just swap it out. Kid comes back later that day, says the speaker doesn't work. He wants a warranty replacement. Open the box and the speaker has a gaping hole in it. He was screwing it in, slipped, and put the entire drill bit and chuck through the speaker cone. It's obvious that's what happened. The shape and position of the hole, the fact that not all the screw holes had marks from being used, etc. I gave him "I'm sorry, but this is clearly physical damage, not a manufacturer defect. I can't warranty this." He debates. I hand him the warranty information from the manual, he reads it, and accepts his fate. It specifically notes damage due to improper installation, accident, as not being covered. Walks out with his destroyed speaker. Half an hour later, his parents are in the shop screaming that they're going to sue us. It's our responsibility to replace it. It has a warranty. We formed a verbal contract with our client that we'd swap it out if there was an issue. Dad mentions he's a lawyer a few times during his tirade. Me: "Sir, have you read the warranty information?" Him: "No, that doesn't matter." I cut him off to say, me: "So you're not a lawyer then?" Him: "Of course I am. Are you accusing me of lying?" Me: "Lawyers always read a contract before debating it. Misrepresenting yourself as an attorney in order to obtain benefit for another is a criminal offense, sir." I pointed out the cameras and mentioned they have audio. He went silent, looked a bit shocked, and walked out with his broken speaker, muttering something about how he's never coming back. My manager leaned over and asked, "Is that true? Is it illegal to impersonate a lawyer?" Me: "Damned if I know, I'm not a lawyer." And our second story. But we didn't mean for life. Not my story, but my parents. Car involved 2005 diesel Jetta, the generation before the recalled model. About 10 years ago, my dad got into a bad accident in the Jetta. Woman T-bones him at full speed, left side of car shot to hell. He starts the claim through his insurance and they start the repairs. The insurance adjuster writes into the repair report that the insurance company put a lifetime guarantee on all repairs done to the car from this accident. Things that were repaired, replaced included the transmission, the condenser, the radiator, serpentine belt, headlight assembly, ECU, etc. Basically a lot of big-ticket items. So time wears on, and about 3 years later, the clutch pads need to be replaced, so my dad takes it into the shop and sends the insurance company the bill. Insurance agent: "Why are you sending this to us?" Dad: "It's one of the things repaired after the accident that you guaranteed for life." Insurance company: "We didn't mean lifetime, we meant a year." Dad: "Well, the policy says lifetime, so you're on the hook." After a few nasty grams between lawyers, the insurance company pays up. But now my parents are pissed at the way they've been treated, so they resolve to keep the car until the floorboards rust out. Things that have been replaced on the insurance company dime since then: clutch, radio, left front tire multiple times, brake pads and rotors, front bumper, driver door window motor, air filter, left side engine mounts, etc. The insurance company tried to buy them out a few years ago, but my parents refused, and since no limitations were put on the repair policy, the insurance company's on the hook for as long as my parents own the car. It's a manual diesel, so it's gonna live forever. Current mileage target, 500K. And our next story. Get lost. Yesterday evening, I was shopping for presents at the local supermarket known for its Bull Terrier mascot and its bullseye logo. I was wearing black slacks, a navy blue dress shirt, and a leather jacket, so I was by no means wearing clothes that resembled the store's employee's uniform. After picking out some small gifts and groceries, I decided to check out the tech products at the store. As I glanced through the not-so-great selection of laptops and tablets, a man who I would think was in his late 30s to early 40s could be heard berating someone, I assumed an employee, a couple aisles over. I heard the man say, "You little crap, I bought this tablet here and I should be able to return it here. Get me someone competent and useful." Competent and useful, you hear? Side note, he said this in that classical condescending and entitled customer tone many retail workers have grown accustomed to. So I see an employee walk past the aisle I was in. I presume she was looking for someone to assist the poor excuse of a man who just insulted her. A little about me. I no longer work in retail, but I do have 2.5 years of retail experience and not once allowed a customer to offend any of my coworkers or me. As such, what I just witnessed made me angry. Really, really angry. I continued browsing, and as I was trying to decide which iPad to gift my younger sister, a dissonant "mother effer, get me a new tablet right now" interrupted my train of thought. Now, I knew perfectly well he was talking to me, but I elected to stare blankly at the different model iPads available in hopes of riling up the poor excuse of a man. Poor excuse of a man. Hey, are you deaf, lazy, or stupid? Get me a new tablet right effing now. I looked away from the splendid selection of iPads, looked straight into his eyes, and sternly told him, "Get lost." It was at this point the poor excuse of a man began issuing petty threats. Poor excuse of a man. "What did you just say to me? To get lost? You dare talk to a customer like that? I'll show you respect the old-fashioned way, moron." He lifts his hand up to his face and curls it up into a fist. Me. "You're more than welcome to try. Call me conceited, but I don't think this man was going to get through me in my 4 years of self-defense training." Poor excuse of a man. "You know what? Poor slackers like you will never see real money in their lives. I'm a practicing lawyer. Idiots like you and that girl will stay poor forever." I was thinking two things at this point. One, what's going through this man's head that made him transition from wanting to challenge me to a brawl to asserting that retail workers would never see real money? And two, that brown leather case next to him would fit my phone quite nicely. I mentioned for the case right next to him and grabbed it, fully expecting him to throw a punch at me. He didn't. Poor excuse of a man, visibly seething with anger. "Y'all stupid dents here, I'm filing a complaint. Ridiculous. Not even the damn manager can help me and give me the attention I deserve. Give me your name." To my heart's delight, he pulled out a small notepad and pen from the front pocket of his sports coat. Me. "My apologies, ma'am. Sir." Called him ma'am on purpose. "It's G-E-T, lost." I wasn't able to see what he wrote down, but as soon as I said lost, he sighed, placed his notepad and pen back inside his coat's front pocket, shook his head disapprovingly left and right, and stormed out the front exit of the store, leaving behind a cart containing several cans of condensed milk and a canister of Folgers coffee. I then saw the originally berated employee and another employee look through several aisles to find the man. He was, of course, already gone. Originally berated employee. "Do you need some help, sir?" Me. "Yes, ma'am. I'd like to buy 2 of these iPads." Originally berated employee. "Right away, sir." Proceeds to unlock the glass display shelf. "I can ring you up at the register right there. That way you won't have to wait in line at the registers up front." Me. "Sounds great. Thanks for your help." I pay for my stuff, go home, and call the store's manager on duty to let them know that the employee who helped me out today did a remarkable job. "I'm a practicing lawyer." "Oh, so you're an alcoholic with 2 ex-wives and 3 mortgages? Good luck with that." And our last story. Do you want to be arrested now, or should I wait until you notice the mistake here? Context. My job is a no-stop. We have to go and make our 40 hours to have the payment, and yesterday I was on my daily shift when I met Kevin. Now, I don't know if Kevin is a male Karen, but I saw somewhere that Kevin is a weirdo like Karen. I was on my shift, as normal, when Kevin enters the room. He was a small guy with a beer belly and the rage of a god. He started to yell, "Someone will take my effing testimony!" So I was about to ignore the guy and fill my bottle with water when he saw me, and this friendly conversation happened. Kevin: "Hey, is no one working here now?" Me: "Sorry, but I don't think you're in the right place." For those who don't know, the federal police here, Portugal, don't take testimony for low cases like stealing or something. We work on the interest of the union, things like corrupt politicians and big fish on drug trafficking. We don't work like the military police. Here we have 3 types of officers: the civil officer, who investigates cases of murder and types like that; the military, who take care of small traffic of drugs, robbery, and if needed, combat with firearms; and the federal police, and I work well in the federal. Kevin: "Dude, who are you to say to me if I'm in the wrong or right place?" Me: "A police officer. Like, what the hell would I be doing here?" The Kevin gone mad. I really think he just can't believe a young guy, I'm just 25 years old, was working in such a place like that. I mean, the salary's $11K per month. We arrest important people like an ex-president, a congressperson, and the way you get in is super hard. Since I was 16, I study and study to be here and failed 3 times before I get in as an agent. And the guy, by the way, he talked, Brazil have this thing, the way you talk tells so much about your creation and lifestyle. He was a big guy. Later, I find out he was a medic. Kevin: "You're a brat. You do not have the age to be here." Me, starting to get annoyed: "Sir, first of all, the age to be here is 18 years old. Second, I study really hard to be here today. And third, here is not the military police. If you have a complaint to do, go to the DP on insert a street name here." Kevin: "What? You don't work here. Stop lying to me, you piece of trash, and go away before I call a real officer." And here, I just lost it. Me: "Okay, now listen, you D-bag mother effer, or you'll get your fat A out of this police station, or I'll arrest you by disrespect the authority here and now." Kevin got mad, like crazy as H. He grabbed the bottle of water and hit my head with that. Now, before you ask, it was a metal bottle, not too heavy, but it still hurt. My first thought was, I'm gonna kill this guy. But then I remember what my girlfriend teach me: take deep breaths and try to stay calm, and that's what I did. But not before screaming, "What the hell?" really loud, and take a couple of guys off the reunion they were making to see what was going on. Then, still with my hand in my head, I took the guy and said, "Do you want to be arrested now, or should I wait until you notice the mistake here?" To be fair, the real thing was, want to be arrested now, or should I wait until your S-brain noticed how effed you are? Then one of the guys takes him by his hands and just yeeked that guy to the ground. That was so fast, I heard a loud slap of his belly hitting the floor. He started screaming about how I was faking to be a cop and how I should be arrested for it. Then when one of them confirmed I was an officer, he turned pale and started to complain about that. Well, I'm okay. The bottle was hard, but still gave me a concussion. I was talking with my girlfriend, and she asked me, "Why didn't you just pull out your badge?" God, I'm an idiot. I laugh now, but still hurt a little when I laugh. But yeah, I'm a moron when angry. LOL, this guy is super entitled and a special kind of stupid. Glad he got what's coming for him. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.